It's the Cable League.
So for me, the pack one pick ones here are like Fire Ice or Pile Driver. Unexpectedly Absent, Afara, and Clarion Spirit are all good cards. I'm gonna take Fire Ice. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Squid Squad. Thanks to the sub. Thanks to 46 months. And then I'm gonna draft Nico Bolas. Perfect. Is Scroll Ultimatum still in the cube? I don't think I've seen it yet. It's not? Oh my god. Then as happy as I am to see Nico Bolas, I believe this cube was made worse. It got replaced by Nico Bolas directly. Yeah, I think Cruel Ultimatum was better. Who knows? Maybe Grixis control was like too good. I'll draft a dual land. Eight-mana Stone Rain. It was an 8-mana Stone Rain in one of our games yesterday. Actually, in like two of them. In one game, I played it, killed something. And my opponent played the one black, discard a card, destroy a Planeswalker. And then in another one, it got main deck Pyroblasted. It just did nothing. Almost want to grab that Krenko. Goblin's looking juicy. Fancy Fish says that if they had to choose between Grixis and their girlfriend, catch them at their FNM going 0-3. Well, that doesn't really clarify. Are you at FNM going 0-3 because you had to choose a worse deck than Grixis because you chose your girlfriend? Maybe you let your girlfriend play the Grixis deck and she fucking bodied you at FNM and that's why you're losing. Regal Bunnycorn and Amiri Angel seem great together. Ooh, Seedo Recall. Oh, she went up. Hey, Ectomaniac, thanks for the 52 months. Ectomaniac says, oh, daddy. Yeah. Would you still love Grixis if Grixis was a worm? Oh man, we got to hit someone's fetch with a Nimble Obstructionist yesterday. That was so good. Just unreasonably good. Deck's starting to look real, huh? Got some ninja stuff chilling in the sideboard. If we get some of the major payoffs for that, we might lean into it more. Maybe I should pull them out so I don't forget about them. I've done that before. I forgot about cards in the sideboard. Gotta play around it. So we got Stormcarved Coast, Venser, Muldrifter, Marsh Flats. Invasion and Think Twice are both good, but they're cards that I would hope to wheel. I think I'm leaning Stormcarved Coast right now. And then wheel one of these blue cards. The blue cards are all gas. I don't think it, like, we've got all these blue stuff. Like, I think one of them's going to wheel for sure. Is this a thing in the ice deck? I think it might be a thing in the ice deck. Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? I think that's, like, perfect. The Knuckle-Avi isn't nearly as exciting without Cruel Ultimatum in the cube, you know? Like, no, it just doesn't work. There's these ripple effects. Oh, well. Hey, Banefire. I like Persecutor a lot, too. These control decks. Sometimes aggro decks are just like, that's a fucking 6/6. And you're like, yeah. Yeah, it is. Let's grab more fireballs. Ooh, there's one of those key ninjas I was talking about. So we kind of have to decide if we want to, like, kill people or dirtle. I'm just gonna take the dual land. Recoil's interesting. I'm gonna take the Chart of Course, though. Ooh. Hello. One of my favorite things about this cube is that you can get like excited about seeing a Shadow Mage Infiltrator, you know? I kind of want to curate kind of an old school powered cube with that sentiment. I wonder if you can just main deck Vile Smasher in this. I wonder if it can just be a good card with these fireballs. Just cast a Nicol Bolas, eat them. Commander Sapherd. Yeah, right, Bill? Okay, so 2 blue cards disappeared, Venser and Muldrifter. I don't hate Think Twice, especially with the thing in the ice here, but I think I'm going to grab the Invasion. Does that trigger this? No, it's got to be instant or sorcery spell. It's a nice removal spell, though, isn't it? I could see actually playing this. Oh, no, Persecutor, Persecutor. Ninja's really open, Din River Horror. I remember when that Masters set got spoiled. And I was explaining to people that Din River Horror was like by far the best common. Like just doing my set review, you know, like I haven't played 0 games with that. And people were like, "What?" Like just like didn't get it until they saw it in play. Not really my pack, is it? Oh shit, what up? Hey Tamlin, thanks for the sob, thanks for 56 months. More fireballs. I think I want Repulse. I wonder if Pyroblast is better. We already have some bounce. Pyroblast main deck's a little bit better here than usual. We can like loot it away or cast it to trigger thing in the ice. Hello. Yeah, these are some real quality removal spells. CGN Commander's like pretty up there in terms of just like a 1-card finisher. Like I played this card and extended as a 1-card finisher. It's a good one. And then like we could use the Underground River. We're gonna take the Fact or Fiction, but I think it's actually close here. Ooh. 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 No, I'll just draft it. Ooh, hello. Passing another good duel here. Ooh, here we go. The Bloodstained Mire can grab this one. Here's Downfall in the pack. Unmuted at the wrong time? Yeah. Get got. Well, this makes up for the lack of Here's Downfall. Yeah, Undead Gladiator takes a little bit of work. Works with Aether Vial, works with, like, loot effects to get in the bin to reanimate. We're a little light on that stuff. Or, I'm sorry, I was thinking about Hack-On, not Undead Gladiator. That one's very easy to get in the bin. Alright. We are prepared for the blue-red mirror. Let's go. It would be fucked up to meet neck both of them. We have enough spells that stupid 2-drop goblins look actually kind of interesting. Or fireballs and stuff. Oh, man. Hey, the river. Came back. Wow. Actual good mana. Cool. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Duke Wiggles, thanks to the sub, thanks to 55 months. So for blue, this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. For black, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And red is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Kind of excited. Hey, Kenixai. Thanks for gifting a sub to Seth Bling. You haven't done that in like 2 years? Yeah. I mean, it's been a while since I asked. Not surprised. Yeah. Yeah. Hard to make it work. Yeah, hard to organize a lot of people, That's always been the issue with IRL cubing. Hurting the cats and all. Is chat invited? Yeah, well, I have 8 seats and there's hundreds of you, so that should work fine. How bad is recoiling a land here? The best play last turn was Divination, so like... Stream the IRL cube? Yeah, that sounds like way too much work for no benefit empty chair. Get like 50 people watching. I think people grossly underestimate the amount of work it takes to do an IRL cube. Do an IRL draft. And then every time you see someone actually doing like IRL streams, there's just like not very many people watching. That's true, Van Wedge. Coordinating 8 people IRL to do anything is difficult. I don't mind drafting with like 4 or 6 though anyway. If I wait for the thing in the ice to come back into play so that my contempt counter gets me a removes a counter or whatever, the Soul Herder is also going to be blinking the Glimmer Point Stag and exiling one of my lands or some shit. So I'd rather just not. I have plenty of spells to flip the thing in the ice anyway, right? Right, Willcroft. Yeah, it takes like a lot of work. Which they've clearly done. It's not like you can just like push a button and do it and have it look good and be good. Maybe it should have kept the Nicol Bolas. Sure. How bad is casting Shark Typhoon here? pretty bad, I think. I have Crow's Tongue. I shared a perception check with my D&D group. None of them responded, or probably haven't watched it, because they don't like me very much. Keep replaying it? Yeah, right? That's pretty good. Two damage. Are you at 15 or less? I got sent a message today. Should have played it on days. It's nice when you get tips. I like that Stormbreath's got that pro white going on. I might not like Persecutor. They can like blink it out and go wide and stuff. Thing in the Ice was awesome. Even though they reset it twice. Seems like a really nice Thing in the Ice deck, huh? Chat's just like very confused by the day's comment. It was a joke, Chad. My opponent was making it funny. Y'all aren't allowed to joke. That's against the stream rules, but my opponent is not in the stream currently, so it's fine if they do it. God, if I had to fire up right now, I could just pass. I think I want to do this now. They have a bunch of like blink effects and stuff. I just want to get this thing off the board. Kind of like this. Miss Meta won't be here to reset the Thing in the Ice. I'm using like kind of a clunky card, saving my efficient stuff. How about no? And then I'm also going to play this Forager. So you could overdelve there. You could delve the Bloodstained Mire and leave a single mana up here, which is a little bit better against Crystal Shard. But leaving some stuff in your graveyard is better if they play like a regular bounce spell, like a Venser, and then you have to replay it naturally. More fodder for the next delve. So a few different considerations there. Not quite what I'm looking for here. I think I like just flashing back this thing twice. The danger of running out the Shadow Mage is then, like, if your opponent plays a sweeper, they're kind of just gaining a lot of tempo on you. We're gonna have 2 creatures threatening lethal, so. And there's, like, more fireball in the deck. I keep this on the draw. We got, like, a couple removal spells, and a blue source gets me fact, and. Yeah, mulliganing sucks. Fuck that. Let's not do that. Nice, Lord Sorrow. I dig it. I dig a little bit of Eeyore. If it is a good morning, which I doubt. Wow, that's not what I was looking for. Ooh, hold on. Hold up. Yamri. They took out Cruel Ultimatum, though. To make room for Nicol Bolas. So it's still not the perfect cube. So close. They've tasted greatness with this cube. But too cowardly to clutch full glory. Alright, maybe this keeps sucked. I don't know, we got 11 blue sources in here. We had a few draws. The thing is, like, this deck should mulligan pretty well, though, because we have all the cantrips. So if you just have, like, a regular opener, you should be fine. Ooh, good news about this matchup. Both of our blasts are coming in. Hell yeah, Bimp. Right, Bimp? I, like, agree, but then I also didn't put Villainous Wealth in my my double-powered cube. No Itali in there either, or Gonti. There's like a chunk of my favorite cube cards that I want, that I have a lot of fun with, but just, like, don't quite make it if you're doing, like, a 360 card cube with 2 pieces of each power. Unsubscribed, yeah, right? Well, that lane seems better. I really like jumping right in, especially if it's on Moto, EDH Panda. If I'm, like, grouped up with some friends in person, I like to jump right in. It's nice if someone gives you notes if there's, like, something misleading. Like, yo, there's channel in this cube, but there's no Emrakul or fireballs or anything. Like shit like that. But for the most part, you should be able to figure out what archetypes and stuff are in the pack, right? You're like, oh, a Priest of Titania. I feel like drafting elves right now. Sweet, let's do it. That sort of thing is enjoyable to me. That said, for CubeCon, I'm going to be doing some amount of reading. Because you got to choose. You got to choose which cubes you want to draft. Priest of Titania, but no elves. I don't appreciate this, opponent. One awkward thing about Thing in the Ice here is if they play the Brazen Borrower, and the Thing in the Ice flips, and the Brazen Borrower goes back to their hand, they can just bounce the thing. What if it's Foff next turn? I don't need Foffin. Cube theme of highly misleading. Yeah, that sounds unfun to draft, Stevening. That sounds like a frustrating one to draft. Splinter Twin, but no combos with it. Hey, the world hates Paul. Thanks for the 12 months. The full year there. Are there any underexplored vintage cube archetypes? Oh yeah, for sure, Bimp. I put a few into my cube. So like I've got like Helm Awakening combo. I've got a Thopter Foundry combo in there. And then there's cards that just like aren't on Magic Online that have proven good enough for like legacy play. Like Triumph of St. Catherine, for example. Doomsday. Doomsday's a... This doesn't seem like the best turn to bribery me. Doomsday's another one that like hasn't really been represented in the Magic Online Vintage Cube, but is pretty clearly good enough, I think. Looking forward to trying that one out. So my cube doesn't have anything that's like hyper experimental or crazy or anything like that. It's just got a lot of that, a lot of cards that I haven't gotten to play with on the Moto one for various reasons. That's kind of what I thought of Orange. The list is on Cube Cobra, yeah. Give me a sec. I was close to adding Manufactor, yeah. That would have taken like a lot of slots, but I do think it's interesting. Too many for a 360 card cube that's also like doing all that other stuff that I want to try. Like I could have done it, but it would have, you know, come at a cost, right? I'm like terrified of being Bane fired out. Is this what I've been doing to people? Yeah, just keep playing that Drake. It's fucked up. So Stormwrath Dragon's still lethal here. We could pass and like fucking lethal them with Fact Eviction. But I think I'm just supposed to kill them now. Maybe this card's underplayed in Legacy. File Smasher. I've got like I'm sure people have tested it. Like you play it and Delve a Murktide. It's a lot of damage. Obviously it's good with like Force of Will and stuff. I've seen it in Goblins lists. If you cast Fire Ice with it, you're dealing 2 damage. It like locks in the casting cost when it's on the stack. I answered that very confidently, but I guess I don't actually know. Fucking obviously. Quick Google to make sure I was right. Yeah, the one thing that I'm not happy about the cube with in person is I don't like my proxy for Wheel of Fortune, and currently I have 2 different arts for Soul Ring. And so those are 2 tweaks that I want to change, but bump it up. Yeah, and there's 2 Black Lotuses, Jesus Lackey. Usually I'm not countering draw spells, but it sure is efficient here, isn't it? Let's draw my card before I start committing resources. Yeah. Ooh. I think that moved me from Thinking the Ice plus File Smasher to Thinking the Ice plus 2 draw spells. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Yum the Yum, thanks to the Sob, thanks to the 7 months. You think my opponent wants to bribery me? It's a good turn for it. Quickly checked their mana base. See if they have Desertion mana up. Ah, good, we safe. And I might actually not cast this Consider, because maybe I don't want to bounce my Storm Breath Dragon with the next spell that I play. You are wrong, I'm Rando. I've got like 6 extra sets of power for the Oracle Lily Alpha, and they're in with my tokens box. They're not listed in the cube. You have deciphered incorrectly. Good thought. Incorrect. Everything's gonna bounce here, but I think that's okay, even though one of those things is Venser. That Oracle's getting flickered, definitely. Yeah, that's like been one of the most frequent questions, but I didn't start building the cube until a fan sent me a stack of Oracle the Alphas and power. And I was like, I should do something with this. Oh my god. Yeah, this is just what I need, some fucking pop-up. You're a new driver, Caleb. Isn't this important? Yeah, so we're 1 mana away from a Banefire kill. The goal here is, like, to not die to their shit. We'll see if I can be successful at that or not. I'm actually happier with him playing Venser here. They played Brazen Borrower. Definitely wanted to get the Venser out of their hand. I just gotta hope they don't have a daze for me. We'll be good. Yeah, if they had a bounce spell for Venser, like a 2-mana one, they could actually have lived here. Still good if they had a blink for it. Can't be countered. Yeah, because they didn't have a counter. They didn't find it. They were looking though. Sometimes you get lucky. Oh yeah, I just had some books delivered. Ride the Pink Horse and In a Lonely Place. In a Lonely Place is one of my favorite movies, but I've never read the original book. Which I've heard is like actual just excellent suspense writing. So currently we need some black mana, but you know, we got a thing to do and a clue to crack and not under any pressure. We're probably fine. Kind of want the opponent to crack a fetch, so I have an excuse to stifle here. Probably feeling the same, hum. Not in this league, I'm random. Yesterday we got a fetch with it when we were playing this beautiful blue-green flash deck. And it was just like, yeah. It felt like every turn we played was fucked up. Fuck, hum. Can't even play Forger here. I gotta think this is about as badly as our draws could have gone. Just like more blue and red sources. Well, that sucks. I guess opponent's only got 3 cards in hand. Bye, Crab. So I don't actually want to crack this clue now. As nice as it would be to hit a black source, there's just like the off chance that a memory gets flashback. And then I'd rather not lose the card. The Stormwing has prowess, so I'm going to try not blocking it. Inspector Crab, jump into Fairy twice. That card's a lot better against Obstructionist. I guess I should have just blocked him. Jesus. What will you do with your life? I'm glad you asked me, Captain Maple Syrup. Because this is my opportunity to give your life, you know, a whole new meaning. Point you in a new direction. really change the world for the better. So I'm only gonna be gone for Friday and Saturday. How long does it take to get a medical degree? I think they're about to play a draw 7 anyway, Turkey. I don't think it matters. But I could be wrong. Depends on where you're getting your degree from. Oh yeah, that's true. You could just say you have a degree. Yeah, so I guess my recommendation... Am I live here? You fire Moon Snare. 2 blockers. We need 3 blockers. I could play Vile Smasher out too. That would take 9 mana though. I only have 8. I should have main decked that fucking thing. Yeah, liking black mana for so long. Fucking suck, Tom. I kind of want to bring in Seer and Miss Syndicate Naga. Those cards are cool. I already have to cut something for this Pyroblast, though. I feel like the Persecutor is good, but maybe it is just the cut. Punish it for rotting in my hand that game. Goofy Cube? What's goofy about it? This cube's got a few cards from each set in Magic's history. It also features some pretty exceptional gameplay. IMO. That's short for, in my opinion, in the biz. I like this line too much. it's probably just like stone wrong, but I'm just like, yeah, fuck it. Boomerang, discard a card. The issue is if I whiff on a land. Oh, I hit a land though. No issue. No biscuits, all gravy. Whatever the fuck that means. Hey, take care, DC. Safe travels. What's Biz short for? I'm glad you asked. Biz is short for Biz Quick. Or, depending on the regionality, depending on the dialect, it can be short for Bizcoff spread, which is, I don't know if you're aware, but it's made out of fucking cookies. Let's get some lands, huh? Gotta float the mana, even if it's immediately being emptied. It's just correct. It's correct to do so. Every time. That fucking thing. That's an issue. I burned my Fire Ice, tapping a stupid land. Even though it'd be the perfect answer here. Yeah, smells quite good. I just like to point out, I would lose this game anyway, but Cruel Ultimatum would look a lot better here than Nicol Bolas Hum. Just saying. Yeah, it's not a thing in the ice. Dang. That deck was cruising until it wasn't. Hey, Xenogear, thanks to the sub, thanks to the 35 months.